Nearly 50 years ago, we launched Voyager, the fastest thing we ever sent away from home. It has been flying ever since, and it is still inside the solar system. Because you don't live where you think you do. This is your actual address. Start with the picture in your head. Every poster lies. Shrink the sun to a basketball. Earth is a peppercorn 26 meters away. Neptune is almost a kilometer. And the asteroid belt? Films show a wall of tumbling rock. In reality, the pieces sit hundreds of thousands of kilometers apart. Every probe we sent flew straight through. It all weighs less than our moon. Neptune isn't the edge either. Past it lies a shell of frozen comets 1,000 times further out. Voyager reaches it in 300 years and leaves in 30,000. Now the shape. Nothing orbits a fixed center. Jupiter pulls so hard the sun itself circles a point outside its own surface, and the orbits are tilted and stretched. The planets never line up as drawn. And none of it is still. The sun is hauling us through the galaxy, so nothing draws a circle. Everything draws a spiral, a corkscrew stretching behind us. So where is this? On a minor arm. 26,000 light-years from the center, one star in 200 billion. And it's emptier than you think. Keep the sun as a basketball. The nearest star is another basketball 7,000 kilometers away. That's the emptiness we call a galaxy. One lap around the galaxy takes 230 million years. Last time we were here, the first dinosaurs were arriving. And at the center sits a black hole, 4 million times heavier than the sun. And no, it isn't sucking us in. We orbit it, exactly like Earth orbits the sun. Andromeda is falling towards us right now, and when two galaxies collide, almost nothing hits anything. There's so much space between stars they pass through each other. So that's the address. Now let's meet the neighbors. Fair warning, every one of them would kill you. Step onto Venus and you're crushed, cooked, and dissolved. In that order. And Venus is our closest neighbor. The sun isn't the center of the solar system. It is the solar system. 99.9% of it. Everything else is leftovers. Start small. Mercury. No air, no moons. 400 degrees by day, minus 180 by night. And at its poles, in craters, sunlight never reaches. Ice. Venus, no moons either, and hot enough to melt lead. It spins backwards, and so slowly that one day there lasts longer than 1 year. Earth, one moon, and the only air you can breathe. Every other world here is trying to kill you. Mars, 2 potato-shaped moons, a whole planet of rust, and a volcano 2.5 times the height of Everest. Then the giants. Jupiter swallows 1,000 Earths, keeps almost 100 moons, and hides a storm wider than our planet. And you could never land on it. There's no ground under those clouds, just gas, thicker and thicker, until it turns to liquid metal. You wouldn't crash, you'd sink. Saturn has over 270 moons, more than everyone else combined, and it's so light it would float in water. The rings aren't solid. Billions of chunks of ice, from grains to houses, and temporary, Saturn is raining them down, and in 100 million years, they'll be gone. Uranus rolls on its side. On Neptune, the winds hit 2,000 kilometers an hour, and a single year lasts 165 of ours. And deep inside both of them, the pressure squeezes carbon out of the air. We think it rains diamonds down there. But the most interesting places here aren't planets at all. Titan has rivers and lakes of methane. And under the ice of Europa and Enceladus, oceans with more water than Earth. And Pluto, still there, still round, just not a planet, because it never cleared its own lane. Size was never the rule. One last thing, every atom of this, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, was cooked inside a star that died before the sun. You're not visiting this neighborhood. You're made of it. So 8 worlds, hundreds of moons, one ordinary star, all of it falling around a black hole on a minor arm of one galaxy among trillions. That's the neighborhood. Now you know the address. Big science, tiny words. Follow Faisal C.